Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of your Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back with a throwback review for a issue of The Walking Dead. So, I just picked this issue up at my local comic book shop the other day, and this is a really cool find because I don't usually, it's very rare to come by, back issues for The Walking Dead, and I did pick up this one, which was, I think $6, and, yeah, I got this for $6, which is really cool because this is pretty much your next issue we have to cover in the Walking Dead television series. This is how Season 9, pretty much, this is the first issue they're going to take from Season 9, because this is the issue right after All Out War. So, this is the issue in the comics after the war, after, Negan and all that stuff. So, that's why this is so special, and I can't believe I actually got to, purchase this because I did not get it when it originally came out. I wasn't reading the comics till then. By the way, I started reading the Walking Dead comic book series when I caught up to it, but I started reading the Walking Dead comic book series as soon as issue 144 came out, and I heard all the buzz about it. I started reading the comics, and around issue 147, 148, that's when I was caught up, and I started reading the comics month by month, and now, of course, I collect the issues and all that kind of stuff. So, that's pretty much how. But, this is a back issue of the Walking Dead comics, and this is really cool because this is the next story arc they have to cover in the Walking Dead television series. So, spoiler warning, even though I'm not really sure how much of this they're going to actually have happen in the show exactly. This could be slightly different, so, we don't know, but spoiler warning anyway. So, so this cover right here is, this is also cool because this is the first cover with the new logo for the Walking Dead. A New Beginning, this one's called, which is the name of the story arc. And, you have Magna right here, which is a new character that they bring in for the New Beginning, and of course her group that she has. So, I want to talk about this issue for people that haven't read the comic book series mainly, because that's pretty much mainly for the people that haven't read the comic book series. Anyway, so this issue right here starts off with pretty much a group of survivors that have been out on the road pretty much this whole time. And you get Magna right here, and they're pretty much sitting on top of a storage container right here, as you can see right there, and there's walkers that start to come towards them, and there are so many that it actually makes it tip over, and they fall right off, and the zombies pretty much make it fall over. So, as they're about to pretty much die, you get Jesus who comes in kingdom armor on a horse, which, yeah, Jesus definitely looks very different. And this is 2 years later, 2 years after All Out War. Jesus comes in and he pretty much saves all of them and brings them back to Alexandria. And if you can see that, that's the herd they're running from right there. Let me give you a better look. That's the herd right there. That's all of those are the zombies except for the ones on the horse. So that's really cool. So pretty cool stuff. So you get Heath and the others that save Magna, and the others, there's Eugene, and they pretty much save the day of this new group, Magna, and all that stuff. And here's Aaron right here with a blowhorn or whatever, and yeah, that's pretty much the opening of the New Beginning. So they get taken back to Alexandria, and you get to catch up with Rick and Andrea. Andrea actually is alive in the comics. She, which I'm sure a lot of people are going to be shocked about. Andrea in the comics is alive, and she is with Rick. She never gets with Shane. She never gets with the governor, and she's with Rick in the New Beginning, and Michonne is with Ezekiel. And Carol is not even really in the comics. She's just another character pretty much that gets killed off and gets eaten alive at like the prison. So you can see the differences for sure. And also in the comics, Rick doesn't have his hand because previously the governor cut it off, like way, way before. So yeah, I know that's pretty confusing, I know, but anyway, so you get Rick who walks out, and I'm sure people are wondering why Andrew Lincoln, shaved his head. Well, this is why, to make him look like the comics, because he shaves his head in the time skip and grows a longer beard and all that kind of stuff. So he sees Carl, of course. Carl is another character that is still alive and well in the comics. Then you get to see this panel of Alexandria, and it's just gorgeous. I mean, you see the windmill, which they are building for the television series, which is really cool. and they got all this stuff, horses and gardens and all that. So it's a really very, very nice place to live. So then you also get to see Sadiq, which is a character in the comics and also in the TV show. In the TV show, he has a bigger impact, but yeah. So you also get to see Rosita. You get to see you get to catch up with everybody else, and then you get the Magna and Jesus. Of course, Jesus just brought her to Alexandria, and she meets Rick Grimes for the first time, and she pretty much joins Alexandria. So who wouldn't want to join a safe place like that, right? So. Anyway, so everything's going really well and all that kind of stuff, and you pretty much get the end of the issue where you get to see how Negan's doing. Carl goes down, and apparently, from what we see here, Carl's been visiting Negan every day, and he says right here, "Do you still regret, or do you still want to kill me? Even after all this, do you still want to kill me?" And Carl says, "Yes, Negan. You know I do. You know." So, and then you get yourself the letter hacks, which is Kirkman talking. So, yeah, so that is the New Beginning. That's the comic book series version, and there are other story arcs that happen after this. There's a new group that comes in called the Whisperers, which I could talk about in another video, but this is your New Beginning Explained / issue 127 review. I want to do this. I'm so happy I was able to purchase this thanks to my local comic book shop. And anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching this video, and write your comments below of what you thought, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.